La musica mia di capo di capo, ma non mi ha fatto il morto. Ma giocano non fatti dare, come vuoi dire? Allora vogliamo che anche lì va fuori e dai. Poi non ci vediamo la seconda la
Ask your doctor about Pluvicto, a different type of treatment for PSMA-positive metastatic prostate cancer that targets PSMA-positive cancer for longer. Victory. Increase the risk of cancer and cause urinate off and use contraception. And talk to your doctor about ways to reduce the risk of exposing others to radiation during and after treatment. Pluvicto can cause low levels of Ask your doctor for more everyday tips.
Don't you just want blood?
Oh, I love it.
And because no two types of love are the same, Macy's has Valentine's Day gifts for all of us. Gifts for first love, true love, from love cuddling on a Sunday love. Good morning starts with the goodness of Cheerios. And you gotta check these out.
Amazing. I'm obsessed with humans on the internet. It's the virtually indestructible club. Hardball lightweight litter.
USAA. You can be eligible if your spouse, parents, or even your grandparents serve.
That was it. You're in.
As a veteran, I'm already in. USAA. Are you eligible?
Point out the double ladies, not 8 answers on the board. Name a bird that's also the name of
Very good. Claro, un balón a coger. Claro, el tiempo. Claro, yo tengo mi casa allá. Hasta mi casa. Una buena casa. Yo la puedo casa allá. Van a ir a la oficina que le da el edificio. Ahora va a ser aquí que yo trabajo con mis hijas también. Yo le banco dos para la. Yo tengo. Y si me da la idea, yo voy.
I want to go with Eagles. Eagles.
Yeah. So, what I see now is how you go through the ground and see connect. How you know, how you know, whatever you can do, how you can do. Whatever you put in the company, you have to take I can do a home.
name of bird. That's all. That's the name of the book.
It was Falcon.
A bird that's also the name of a sport. National bird is also the name of a sports team. You know what? The what?
55,000. Ya que la población programa la sabe. No sabe lo que tiene la atención de la población. Ya que la población se agarra la idea de los autos. Entonces, una buena cosa me la quiero a 1.5 million.
We provide treatment that puts you first, and eyewear that gives you the confidence to look and feel your best. Find your focus at Clarkson Eye Care.
Whatever you're into, so is the aggressively sophisticated Toyota Highlander. Whether it's a night on the town or a weekend adventure with the kids, Highlander will have you riding in style and comfort.
Welcome back to MLB Tonight. I'm Robert Flores, here alongside with former GM Dan Dowd and baseball researcher Sarah Langs. MLB Draft Combine is coming up. It's always an exciting time. Dan, what can we expect? What are you going to be looking for?
Well, Robert, for me, this is one of the most important events on the baseball calendar each and every year. If you look at it, all the clubs get a chance to answer the questions they have on the players. And then all the best players in the country get to showcase their skills in front of 30 clubs. So, I mean, I'm just really excited to see what's going to happen.
Sarah, it's a 4-day event. It's held at Chase Field in Phoenix. What advanced metrics can players and viewers expect to see?
I mean, there's so much data with this event. I love it so much that I've been there every time this has been held to go back again. For pitchers, you've got pitch velocity, you've got spin rate, you've got center. For hitters, we have your exit velocity, launching, and of course the distance on those home runs.
Well, congratulations and good luck to all the young athletes as they continue their journey to hopefully one day land in the big leagues.
Now. The National News Desk. Weekday mornings at 6 on the CW Columbus.
Welcome to day one of the MLB Draft Combine from Chase Field in Arizona. The top high school and college player prospects showcased their skills this week, giving all MLB clubs another opportunity to evaluate this year's draft class. It should be an impactful few days here in the desert. Alongside Sarah Langs, I'm Dan O'Dowd, and it's time for batting practice. So let's focus on what's happening down in the cage.
Something you might buy only one of your whole life. Car.
Sarah, BP started now, and this is where the scouts really bear down. They're looking at presence in the box. They're looking at the balance, rhythm, and timing of the swing. They're looking at how clean a swing path is. They're looking at how connected a player can be to a swing, and they're looking at the ability if they can hit the ball the entire field.
And there's so much data that comes along with BP. We've got exit velocity, which means we can look at how often the player's hitting the ball hard. In this day and age, hitting the ball hard has an actual definition. That's 95 plus miles an hour. And why do we care about that? Because in today's game, if you hit the ball hard, you're going to hit about 500 on those batted balls with a 1,000 slugging percentage. Another stat we'll look at is launch angle, and what we define as a sweet spot batted ball is 8 to 32 degrees of launch angle, basically a line drive. So I'll be looking at how often these players will be making that kind of contact as well.
You know, think about big league players like Alvarez, Judge, Ohtani, Trout. Their hard hit ball data is crazy. Their launch angles are very consistent. And you add all the things that we're evaluating, and think about, Sarah, the pressure these young players are under right now is probably the most pressure-packed BP these players have ever taken in their careers. That's exactly what you want to see in a BP from a scouting perspective. Backspin line drives all over the field, effortless in his power to right center and left center, and tremendous balance and rhythm and timing right throughout his swing.
That is something you might only buy one of your whole life.
No. I'm going to say both.
Oh, this is for the win. A boat.
Shop Kroger. For thousands of appetizing ingredients and meals, savings like $600 in digital coupons, and $1 off per gallon at the pump. So you get big flavors and big savings. Kroger, fresh for everyone.
How would you describe this?
So here's what people don't know. Once you turn 50, your neck starts to get wrinkled. Extra skin here. Very big.
Finally, there is a cream that targets the crepey loose skin on your neck. It's called Decladerm, and in as little as 2 weeks.
Sarah, we're into infield play now. I have to tell you, this is my favorite part of the combine. From a scouting perspective, every time I walked into the ballpark, I'd always focus on my shortstops to begin with. I'd look at their footwork, I'd look at their body control, I look at their glove-to-hand transfer and how accurate their arms were. You know, we are an industry that loves arm strength, but it's the quickness of the ball out of the glove and it's the accuracy of the throw that's important. And I'm trying to see which of these players really check those boxes off for me.
Well, that exchange is something we can now measure thanks to StatCast, which is outstanding. In terms of metrics, obviously, we are going to focus on that arm strength, even though I agree it isn't the end-all be-all, and your shortstops are certainly the ones leading the way. Average of about 86.3 miles an hour on that max effort arm strength in 2023. Again, that's their top 10% of their throw. The absolute best of the best. And that doesn't even account for the guys like Ellie De La Cruz out here.
And, you know, it's really interesting, Sarah, if you watch the drill work that's being done. So they started balls at him, then they went the glove side, then they went to the open backhand side to really see what arm strength was, and then they finished with slow rollers, both the backhand slow roller and the ball they came in at, trying to see how they utilize their body and if they can throw from different arm angles. Let's take a look at the third base position. You know, when I think of third base, I think of Nolan Arenado. So I'm looking at first step quickness and body control, and if they can throw from different angles. So in this drill, let's focus on that. When we turn to second base, look at angle reads. The best second basemen in the game, they've got great first step quickness, and they've got great angle reads to the ball. I'd say this one was okay for me. I love the projection on this young man and his body, but I can see he's very raw in his skill set. He's going to need a lot of work, but there's a foundation there because of his size, his strength, and his arm strength. With the right kind of work and teaching to turn himself into a solid infielder.
Name something that might fall off your roof. Name something a dog is likely to do when it first meets you. Bark. All right, now, tell me when kids start asking about birds and bees. About 13, 13 fans. Name something that's always tasty no matter what the time of day.
Welcome to day 2 of the MLB Draft Combine at Chase Field in Arizona. I'm Ben Gelman, and today we'll get to see some of the brightest prospects out there go head-to-head and put their skills on display to boost their draft stock. We're just about ready to get. So 2 down, Haley, the next to hit. 0-2, rocks and fires. Grounder to the left side, Hoffman. There with plenty of time, inning over. On to the second. And now at the plate, Jake Hoffman. He looks confident as he steps into the batter's box. Seems like he's immune to all the pressure these young prospects must be feeling. Cut on and missed. 0-1. These tournament games are, of course, just a part of the larger picture here at the Combine. Drills and assessments measure each player's fitness, strength, agility, and on-field performance, as well as other skills. Way too cavalier an approach from this lineup. They seem to be swinging at everything. That one way inside. And a swing and a miss. 1 down. 1 out and runners at second and third. He swings and fouls one off.
All right, we need 102. Tell me that when kids start asking about birds and bees, you said 12.
Swing and a miss late on that one. Strike 2. Not sure I like that location.
Number 1 answer was 10.
Pitcher like Hoffman with a solid contribution even in the loss. Just 1 hit in 5 at-bats. He's definitely capable of more than this. I'm sure he'll be hungry to come out.
Was the number 1 answer. Give me a word that rhymes with chatter. You said hatter. Survey said matter. Matter was the number 1 answer. Name something that might fall off your roof. You said leaves. Survey said shingles and piles was the number 1 answer. Name something a dog is likely to do when it first meets you. You said jump on you. Survey said was the number 1 answer. $5 points. That's $645. And they're coming right back on Family Feud. I'm Steve Harvey. We'll see you next time, folks.
Weather disasters, fires, floods, viruses. 72 hours of luck. Solutions to moving power. Go to BeReady.tv to get what you and your loved ones need to be prepared. While supplies last.
Stay ahead of your child's moderate to severe eczema with Degixin as they welcome the feeling of touch with clear skin and less itch. The #1 prescribed biologic by dermatologists and allergists helps heal their skin from within. Severe allergic reactions concur. Get help right away for face, mouth, tongue, or throat swelling, breathing with trouble breathing. Don't change your doctor. Ask your child's doctor about Degixin.
Hi, this is Father Jason, host of Daily Living with Father Jason. You know, sometimes the Bible can be a bit confusing, so we busted down like a fraction. We're asking questions along the way. Questions like, what do these gospels have to do with me? How can I become light in this present darkness? Join us every Sunday morning at 8 on the CW, Columbus, as we consider God's Word and how we might be able to apply into our daily living.
I'm in pursuit. He's never gonna make it.
Life's better when you're under our roof. American Family Insurance.
Reward your curiosity and learn something new. ABC6 News is on your side with the content that solves problems.
For the past 2 days, we've been speaking with refugees and immigration groups who are concerned about the White House's new immigration policy.
With the 30th pick of the 14th round, the Cincinnati Reds select Jake Hoffman. On Thursday from the Central.
Share and subscribe to what's really happening in Central Ohio. Check out the ABC6 YouTube channel.
Cardiovascular disease is a leading cause in death of women, claiming 1 to 3 lives a year. By the older ages, the risk of cardiovascular disease.
All right, so another player that we saw at the MLB Draft Combine, off the board in the middle rounds of this year's draft. What's the reaction here to this pick? Starting with you, Sarah.
Well, this player is pretty good combine, but not the absolute best we've ever seen. I think there were some questions, but there's a lot of metrics that show there will be upside here, so I'm very excited to see how this player progresses through the minors.
Yeah, I agree with Sarah completely, Robert. There are some question marks, but I do see upside. What I also see is a really good floor for this individual player. And, you know, guys with good floors sometimes end up being some of the better players that come out of the draft.
Breaking news, today's president after being ordered to drop corruption charges against Mayor Eric Adams. According to this, Daniel Sassoon, acting U.S. Attorney for New York Southern District, also Democrat Don Pella, acting head of the Justice Department's Public Integrity Section, and Deputy Assistant Attorney General Kevin Driscoll, the department's top career prosecutor. Then, this evening, we learned from sources that the 3 additional public integrity prosecutors also all of this follows what happened just 3 days ago when the new acting Deputy Attorney General, Neil Gorsuch, former attorney for President Trump, ordered Daniel Sassoon to dismiss the charges against Adams.
And welcome to the game, everybody. Glad you've joined us. It's opening day on the show. It's the Chattanooga Lookouts and the Birmingham Barons. Runner at first. Now the third baseman, Jake Hoffman. And a special moment now as he steps up to the plate for the first time in his professional career. Swing and a drive. Might have a chance at extras.
Go hard, go hard.
Around third. And they'll score first. It's 1-0. And the throw's offline. Safe at third. First double-A hit. Done and done. That didn't take long. One down. And here's the first baseman.
Come on.
And that's ball 4. One out and runners on the corners. Next up, the designated hitter. And 1-2. Here's a fly to left. Snags it on the run. Here comes the throw. Throw behind the runner and doubled off. They get a run. And now the center fielder, number 1. On the ground to third, Hoffman. Gathers and throws to first. One pitch and one out. Runner on at third, one away. That one fouled off. A laser into the outfield. Tracks it down for the out. Runner tagging from third. It's a sac fly, and he comes across to score. One out, and the base is empty. Rips that to right.
Fuck.
And there's 2 down. And he may be feeling. Nobody on with 1 out. Next up, the left fielder, number 26.
I am.
Ground ball to third base.
Got it.
And plenty of time to first. So up next, Jake Hoffman. 1 for 2. Swing and a miss. Nice changeup. Yanked that changeup back. Just diabolical. Out into left center. Line drive for a base hit.
Find the ball.
Gets on base and keeps it going. That one must have felt pure coming off the bat. Great back control on that pitch. Got a pitch on the outside, let it travel deep into the zone, and ripped it the other way for the number. Runner on the move. 3-1. Couldn't come up with it. 2 outs. Runners at first and second. The designated hitter, the next to hit. The 2-2. Runners on the move. Out to short. Can't field it cleanly. And here comes the runner. Tag. Not in time. He's safe. It's 5-3. So digging in, Jake Hoffman. Line, and that's a base knock.
Find it.
He turns and heads for second. Here comes the throw. And he's out easily. An aggressive bit of base running there. Hoffman was fantastic in the win. Had 3 hits and 2 runs batted in. Obviously, he was a big piece of their success in this ball. Great effort at the plate.
The final line score for our ball game. For the victorious Lookouts, 5 runs, 7 hits, 1 error.
So up next, Jake Hoffman. Hard ground ball, base hit. That keeps the inning going. 2 away and a runner at first. The first baseman now at the plate.
Come on, Bob.
And now the 1-2. Runner on the go. On the ground to third. And handles that one. Slings to first. There in plenty of time. Ends the inning. Runner at first, 1 away. Liner caught at second. Now he throws on the brakes and returns safely to first. That's so frustrating. 1 out and the bases are empty. Now it's the right fielder, Eddie Park.
Damn.
Bounce to the left side, Hoffman. Whips it to first. 2 up, 2 down. Now, his skills at the plate and in the field allowed him to excel in the amateur ranks. The question is, will that prowess translate to the professional level? That one down the line, and foul ball. Comes up empty on the swing, 0-2 now. Obvious that he was swinging for the fences. Tough to do it on a pitch in that location. And a swing and a miss. That is out number 3. So no. Lloyd L. Chappelli will hit next. Hoffman. The throw to second. On to first, and it's a double play. Bases are empty with 2 away. The third baseman digs in now. Grounder to the left side. Hoffman. On to first. Play made. That ends the inning. So no run. With the go-ahead run at third.
Jake Hoffman.
Come on, buddy. Get in there.
That one is absolutely pummeled. This one pretty deep. On the warning track and hauls it in. No outs, runner at first. And the batter will be the shortstop. Ground ball, left side, could be 2. Throws to second for 1, and that's 2. Up next, the switch-hitting third baseman, Jake Hoffman. Puts this one in the air, down the line, on the warning track. And there are 2 down. And we got to see him turn on the jet. No complaints about getting a team win, but he's capable of giving them more than he did today. Nothing too bad, but nothing great either.
The final line score for our ball game. For the victorious Lookouts.
At the plate, Jake Hoffman.
The third baseman, Jake Hoffman.
That one is absolutely pummeled.
Round it, round it,
And
round
it
it,
one
round
off the
it.
wall. Coming to the plate. The run scores all the way from first. It's 2-0. That at-bat was over in the blink of an eye. Got the center cut fastball and pounced on it. That thing was smoked. And the runner takes off to third. Ground ball to second. Chappelli tosses to first. 1 out in the top of the first. Puts the tag on him, and it's a double play. So 2 down. Here's the shortstop at the plate. Ground ball to third. Hoffman. There with plenty of time. Inning over. No runs. High in the air, out to right. Park going back on this one. 1 away. We'll see how well the field. Now it's the second baseman, Lloyd L. Chappelli. On the ground, 2 ball.
1,
Feed to second for 1.
2.
On to first, double play. That double play is a shot in the arm for this pitcher. He's got a chance to limit the damage in this inning now. this one the other way. No trouble here, puts it away for the out. 1 out and 2 on. Here's the third baseman, Jake Hoffman. 1 for 3. Hammered for a base hit. Rounds third, headed for the plate. Now a long throw home. It's offline and the run scores. First and second, 1 away. And next, the cleanup hitter. Payoff pitch. Pops this up on the infield. And the infield fly rule call. So 2 on and 2 out. And now the right fielder. Here's the 1-1. Swing and a miss, got fooled pretty badly. Not likely he'll have much success swinging in the high heat like that. On the mound, he might as well keep going back to that pitch.
Come on. Yep.
Fly ball down the line. Makes the grab on the run. Runner at second, 1 away. Now the third baseman, Jake Hoffman. RBI knocked the last time up, and now a chance to drive in another run. Smoked on the ground to second. Tosses to first. 2 away. Hoffman had some solid production in the win. Drove in 3 runs. Great game at the plate, and he certainly made a difference for them. Nice job.
Feels so right, it almost feels wrong.
All right, y'all. Peace.